What's up everybody and welcome back to another Squad Builder Showdown, where today I've got another brand new guest for you guys. But before we get into that, I wanted to tell you guys about a very cool video I was a part of over on the Premier League's YouTube channel. Myself and Michael Owen were guests of David Myler, where we took a look at what Premier League players are going to be getting Team of the Years on FIFA 21. Check it out.
Andy, you are the FIFA player, the FIFA expert. Not that you're very good, but I want to know what you think Virgil van Dijk will be like in game.
I want to know what the score was the last time we played with you throwing them accusations around like that, David. Some outrageous accusations being thrown around, and maybe we'll have to get Dave on for a Squad Builder Showdown and see whether you can put his cards where his mouth is. But if you want to go and see what Premier League players might be making it into the FIFA 21 Team of the Year, go and check that video out. There's a link down at the top of the description. Go and watch it now. Go and have a look. See what you guys think. See who's going to be getting in. Some football insight in there for you guys as well. And then come back and watch some Squad Builder Showdown. What's up everybody, welcome back to another Squad Builder Showdown. Today we have got a first time guest. We are joined by the man with the most pristinely cared for trim in the whole of the FIFA community. The man from arguably my favourite city in the world. It is all the way across the pond, Mr. Michael Bell. How you doing, mate?
Well, first off, that is maybe the best intro that I have ever been a part of. Thank you so much. I'm feeling well, staying inside. I think it's similar to how it's going in the UK right now with the pandemic. Everybody's living inside. We're definitely in a bit of a lockdown here in New York City. But very happy to make content, and I am a little intimidated being on your show. I'm a little
You're intimidated. You're a professional FIFA player, mate.
I know you, but I know you, and I'm going to end up here with 5 bronze players going into this match playing a 3-4 something in the back. A 3-4-3 or a 3-4-2-1. I'm not going to be in the formation I want. I got nothing.
Fingers crossed. I mean, hopefully, but I'm coming in here very unoptimistic. I'm going to be honest. If you're a first timer, we could maybe pick up on that and get some of your players, but I'm still expecting to get absolutely battered. Anyway, for those of you guys who don't know, do you still compete, Mike, or do you just
I'm not looking to compete anymore. Now I'm doing a lot more with the broadcast work regarding esports, but I come from that background of being obviously in the competitive end as a player.
Yeah, so not only can Mike batter me at FIFA, he can also break it down and tell me why I suck as well. So that's good. I don't really know what else to say.
That's why I was just going to follow up. I just, like last time, I'm telling you, last time Andy and I got together, we played Fall Guys, and that's when I realized there was a skill gap to Fall Guys that I had no idea existed. I could have broken down your Fall Guys play in comparison to myself, and then Spencer was obviously playing with us, and it was bad. It was really bad. We were after our first crown at the time. This is when it first came out, and you had the learning curve completely mastered.
I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I was quite good at Fall Guys, Mike. I appreciate you bringing it up, not myself. For those of you guys who maybe didn't see that stream or watching this video, I was streaming, so was Spencer. I'm not sure if Mike was streaming or he just was playing with us.
Yeah, I think I just topped off. Like, I think we maybe did a broadcast or we did a rehearsal or something, so I was just hopping off with Spencer, and he was like, hey, let's play Fall Guys. And I didn't realize you guys already had something planned. Yeah,
so we were playing Fall Guys. Mike and Spencer were both trying to get their first crown. And out of the 6 games that we played, I won 5 of them. We didn't quite get the 5 in a row trophy because I won the first 2. I remember this distinctly because I was really nice. I won the first 2, bottled the final, and then won the next 3. So I won 3 in a row, 2 in a row. But there was a break in the middle and I didn't get the crown. But then anyway, Fall Guys died, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
At that moment, I realized...
That was kind of sad, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, because I really enjoyed it. I don't think they gave enough updates or changes or shifts. The experience was too similar, time in and time out.
I feel like they were a victim of their own success in that... You're right, the game was too samey, because we all loved it so much and played it so much that it got boring very quickly. And they were such like a small indie company where... They just couldn't make the levels that they needed to put like a new level out every week, and the game would have stayed so popular, but they just couldn't. I was very unfortunate.
You're right. They needed 100%. That's what was missing, is that they weren't able to increase the bandwidth quick enough. Because if they put out a new level or even a couple levels or some sort of expansion packs weekly or every couple weeks, people would have stayed with it.
Anyway, let's jump into Squad Builder Showdown, Mike, because in the last episode it ended up being about 52 minutes long because me and Ian talked so much. It always happens. People always say, why is my video is always so chatty and the other person's never is? It's because we always record mine first, and then the guests Squad Builder Showdown gets recorded second. We get all of our chatting out the way, and then we just plow through the video on their channel. But also, Ian and Mike are both first-time-ish Squabble Showdown guests, so we're probably going to talk a lot. Anyway, Mike, what formation do you want to play this Lozano in, mate?
Cool. I'm going to play a 4-4-1-1.
Ooh, okay, playing him right mid. Interesting. The man's got 99 pace, Michael, and you don't want to play him up front.
I'm scared. I'm scared to run a wing setup against you. I don't want you to guess it. I figured you might put a 4-4-2. And I was like, I don't want to lose the potential of 4-4-2. I could see like maybe going into one of the 4-3-3s. Do you have to guess? I should have asked this. I didn't know if you had to guess the specific 4-3-3, but if I asked you, if I had to ask, if it had to be the specific variation, then you would know that I'm going for one.
It does have to be the specific variation, mate.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
So if you've written down a 4-3-3, write down a number behind it, or just leave it if you just want it to be just 4-3-3.
Well, I already told you the formation I'm playing.
No, that's what you're playing, but now you need to guess for me.
Yeah, I've got yours on screen.
Okay, I'm going to go 4-3-3-2.
Okay, cool. You're good to go. I went 4-4-2 for you. I just don't want to go up against it. I play against it every weekend.
Was that Mega Mind Games, or do you just actually not know what you're doing?
A little bit of back and forth, maybe. I'm trying to get a gauge for this because I know you as a person from our interactions, and I know that you're witty. So I'm not sure if there's going to be a lot of give and take, if it's going to be more straightforward or like a bait and switch. I'm trying to figure out the system right now.
Okay.
So you're in a 4-3-3-2, correct?
Yes. So what we'll do then, we'll jump in and we'll guess your striker and left mid, and we'll do my striker and left wing. Pretty simple. Let's get into it. Right then, into the first players we go. We've barely even mentioned the card that we're doing it on, Headliners Lozano. This is a man who gets a special card, and a very good special card, every single year. However, this year, I feel like, not that I am the biggest follower of foreign football, but this year he's actually been playing really good. Like, historically, he's kind of just been given non-performance based special cards, like Footmas and Foot Birthday and stuff like that. But, this time, smashing it in the Serie A. 3 informs and now a headliners as well, and he's got 99 pace, and he's actually, not only is Mike from the best city in the world, or arguably the best city in the world, he supports, not arguably, definitively, the best club in the world as well, don't you, Mike? And this guy has been linked with us a lot.
I would happily take a Lozano sighting. We've kind of had an up and down year a little bit, right? We started really well, then we were a little bit rough, now we're kind of evening out, so I'm very curious how this is going to kind of end up in terms of the season. I'm still happy with a lot of our signings this year. I think we did a really good job.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Big up Marcel Brands as well, confirming James Rodriguez was a free transfer the other day. That's mad.
We take those. We take those. We take those all day.
Have you seen, we might be signing Xerxes from Bayern. Have you seen that?
Yes, I saw. You never know where to take some of these rumors, though, right? When you start reading rumors, they go all over the place, and you really don't know how it's going to develop. I should also add to this Chucky Lozano, I talked to a few pro players that knocked him out for the headliners, picked him up. So I think they even really rate this foot item in particular this year, even with the 3-star weak foot.
Okay. That is exciting and also terrifying because I'm playing against you when you've got it. But
well, I put him as a midfielder at least. I didn't even throw him as a winger.
True. Shall we jump into our first picks?
Correct. Yeah, I'm down. Are you going first, or am I sending it your way?
What would you like to do, mate?
I think I want you to guess, because then I'll feel better if you don't get them, or I'm going to feel horrible going into this. But I think I'm going to feel better. I don't know.
Go on then. Who you having?
Striker. We're going with Oshiman. And then on as for the left mid, we're going a very different direction. We're going to go with Bamba. I have the SBC version, who unfortunately now has a headliners version, which kind of makes his SBC version not necessarily as valuable. Actually, it definitely lowers the value. How did I do?
Like every single headliners really that's come out, to be honest with you, mate. They just give them a pick a player who's got a player of the month, and they'd shaft everyone who did the player of the month by giving them a headliners.
Completely.
And then
shafted.
for the Bruno, double shaft them by bringing out second player of the month Bruno, and he's cheaper than the first one.
I don't touch those player of the month foot items typically. I know that we just talked about Bamba, but typically I don't mess with them. They always seem to come back to bite me.
Yeah, you can have I say all 3 of them, all 2 of them. You can have all 3 players in your squad. You start with Lozano. You can have pronounce the guy up. Are you pronouncing it properly? I never know how to say his name. What's he called?
Oshiman.
Oshimon.
Yep, Oshiman.
Is that 100% correct? Because it sounds like you're about to throw a Pokeball at him.
Yeah, I'm catching an Oshiman. That's how I've done it. That's how I've heard it on TV. Maybe my ears don't work. But I mean, I watch a little decent amount of the Serie A. So if I'm incorrect, the chat will let me know. Mike, shut up. There's a few players that are interesting where even the commentators pronounce their names differently sometimes, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
A good example of that is what is it, Zakaria, excuse me, from in the Bundesliga.
Or Zakaria, or...
Yeah, I've heard his name 3 or 4 different ways, and I don't know who's right or incorrect because I've even heard it different ways on TV. So I'm like...
Yeah. It's like Luca Digne, Digne. Lucas,
we need to
Luca.
phone in a Frenchman for that, or a French woman. Someone has to give us the lay of the land.
Isn't it? Because it's kind of both, but it just depends how you stylize it, I guess, in English, because we don't make that noise. It's like Digne, like new. We don't make that noise in English. Then people say Luca Dean, or some people say Digne, and like yeah, but that's not a noise in French. You know what I mean? It's kind of like like Halland and Haaland or whatever it is. It's not H-A-L. It's not H-A-A-L. It's actually H, some Norwegian letter L. But it depends on if you go on Foothead or Footbin or EA or whatever. They all spell it differently because nobody actually uses that letter. Anyway, we're going.
The point we're making, we watch football. We're just not perfect at the names, okay? We're just not perfect at the names. Because that's what people go in on you.
Do you use the actual words, though, Mike? This is a more important question. Names I can let you off with. What do you put on your feet when you're playing football?
Boots.
Yes. Yes, good. They're not cleats.
So the reason I don't say cleats is because the differentiation between cleats makes me think of American football. But if you're in the U.S., you could definitely say cleats, and they would think both. But they should be a separation. There should be a separation there.
Which position wears the gloves?
Goalie, goalkeeper.
Yes, goalie. Yes, good.
What's the last one? I feel like you have a 3-piece here. What else do you have for me?
The line, that when it crosses.
Oh, the midfield line? Half field?
The halfway line.
Halfway line.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
it's
I gotta
pretty good, though.
That one.
Pretty good.
I never... That's interesting because you don't realize what maybe annoys Europeans about how the natural American, I guess, slang or changing of words regarding different sports. I mean, every sport has their own nuances as to what's normal. When I hear a lot of people talk about basketball, for example, you could tell that they obviously didn't grow up with basketball as a main sport. I'm like,
okay.
I don't think that's what that means. Or that's the way of wording that. And a lot of the slangs where you're talking about having maybe an in-and-out move or a crossover and a step back and a no-look pass. Oh, he dropped a dime. He was able to deliver the goods. There's a lot of different ways of saying things where people are like, what goods was he delivering?
I have no idea what you're on about. I was just finding one of my old tweets because I remember tweeting this out. Fox Sports in America, right? Ronaldo scored a penaldo, as you do, and they tweeted a notification of it saying, "Watch Cristiano Ronaldo score a gorgeous free kick," because he got a free kick of the ball
cringe.
for the penalty. Yeah, so I quote retweeted it and said, "The soccer came off his cleats with such ferociousness. There's not a thing the goaltender could do to stop it going straight into the score zone." Do you remember kick save as well? Oh, that one was funny.
I think I saw this tweet. Oh, that's funny. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So I get to keep both players. That's what I'm hearing.
You can't keep both players.
Right.
I remember tweeting about kick save as well. Kick save was a funny one. Brad Guzan, I think it was, made a kick save. He made a save with his feet.
We've made good goalkeepers, to be fair. Tim Howard was amazing.
Yeah.
I feel that Tim Howard, and we both have a bias here. Maybe even I have a super bias considering the American roots
and
there
English
as well,
and Everton.
Everton. But I think that he's like maybe top 20 all-time Premier League goalkeepers, maybe even a little higher. He's got so many caps, man. Think how many games he's played in the Premier League. Because there's a lot of goalkeepers that have came to the Premier League, but that wasn't the majority of their career. So you could argue they were better goalkeepers, but they're not better Premier League goalkeepers.
Okay. I'm going to leave you to sit on that. Fight that battle yourself, Mike, and I'm just going to tell you my players. In fact, I'm going to read out my
smart.
tweet.
Back out of that. Top 20, though, Premier League goalkeepers, I think maybe there's an argument to be made. Maybe not.
People will just call me biased because they say I'm always biased about everything. The commentator said, excellent kick save for Brad. So I tweeted, cheers, y'all. Usually from the penalty dot, you expect a free kick to go in, but I managed to get my cleat to it.
You should have replied to it with that accent of how to say it. You should have had a quote reply or something to the tweet.
Anyway, I would like Politano, please, Mike. Because I've got the SBC. I thought that was sneaky. Maybe you would think I wouldn't. And I'm going to go a bit outrageous, and I'm going to go for another Is it a rule breakers or is it another foot freeze? I can't remember. But I do know that Marco Verratti has got a left mid card, and I'm going to use it.
Oh,
it's a foot freeze. Get it in my squad.
I was so close. I thought about Verratti. So I've got Politano.
Oh, come on.
I do. And then I went with Insigne.
Well, this video is over. See you later, guys.
I was onto it. I was itching. I was like, where's he going to go? But I really like the Verratti, so you get to keep him. I hope that he doesn't put on a show against me, but I kind of call him the Italian Messi in this FIFA installment. But Politano's gone. Do I pick the bronze? I think I do, right? I actually picked the bronze player. All right, I'll be nice about it. Let me go grab you a bronze. I'm not going to use a trump here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I'm like a super big fan of trumping somebody. You're really hard to screw him over if you trump him and give him a goalkeeper up top. Maybe that's going to be something I regret, because you're going to guess something and then you're going to trump me, and I'll be like, that's what I get for being nice. Okay, so for your striker, I am going to give you, let's go with this Desirio. It's Diserio. So he's an Italian in the Serie A, so that should be an equivalency to Politano. Just unfortunately his very terrible brother with great hair.
Beautiful. Desirio. Or as he was called last year, De Calcio.
There you go.
On that terrible joke, let's move on to the midfield. Into the midfield we go then. Mate, my clock's going to run out of batteries if you take any longer to decide these picks. You best be getting them... In fact, no, you best not be getting them all right. What am I saying? I guess you best be getting them all right for the amount of time that you're making me sit here.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm sorry that I don't know what I'm doing, and that's the,
okay.
the process of being an opener on this. Okay, so are we doing the same thing? You're guessing?
I'll go first if you want. I'll tell you my players. Hold that.
Okay, so we're switching the order then. We're switching the order from last time.
Piece of paper, Michael.
Yep, paper's up.
We are going to do another squabble show over on Mike's channel. That also won't have whiteboard in it, but go and watch it if you want.
Give us the players. Let's see if I took this the right direction or if I'm being an idiot.
I've decided, right. I need an Italian left centre mid. I don't have a striker. So I thought, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for Pirlo, and I'm going to ignore my striker, and he's going to through ball it to my wingers.
Gotcha. Got you. Okay.
Smart. He also puts Desirio and Verratti onto full chemistry, which is very nice. So what I'm then going to do is I'm going to switch this up, and I'm going to go Mexican. This Herrera card is a SBC, which I don't have. This Dos Santos card is an SBC, which I do have. But it would involve building an MLS soccer team. I don't think that's a very good idea, especially considering he needs a strong link. Like, who else am I putting in from LA Galaxy? No.
I mean,
so
for
what we're gonna do?
defenders, though, they're strong guys. But if you need a strong link, you know.
Yeah. So I'm going to go for Herrera, and I'll just pick up his normal card. And then I'll go for an Atleti strong link, which makes a lot more sense than getting an LA Galaxy strong link. So I'll have at CDM. Let's go Llorente again. I always go Llorente, but we'll do it again. Let's have Marcus Llorente.
You're safe. I took this. I think I weighed a lot on you going with Marquinhos and then taking more of a Brazilian build. And I had that Chiellini as the Italian player for you. You had that foot freeze. I was like, maybe he'll bring back some old school vibes. But obviously you took that a completely different direction. So I had no chance.
Very nice.
Okay. Are you ready?
Your squad has flummoxed me, to be honest with you. It should be really easily guessable, but at the same time, there's like 47 million different ways you can do it, so I'm very intrigued as to what you're actually going to do.
It's either going to be a hit or it's going to be a miss. I think I'm safe for 1 out of 3. I think the other 2 are going to get real debatable. You have your you've got your slide up, your whiteboard up. Okay, so for my center forward, this is the one that I think I'm safe on. If you got this, then I'm doomed. I've gone with Defrel, who's a very low-rated guy. I just realized that I'm having a lot of problem getting a French player kind of in this position.
Defrel.
Yep.
Yo, what's happening, beautiful people? Welcome to Smelly Squads. It's your boy, Michael.
So now that's more of a chemistry play there to try to link into other players. So this is where it's either you're gonna kill me or I'm doing okay. So for one of my other center mids, I really hope you didn't do this one because I want him. I went with Ben Arfa, who I enjoy using.
Oh, that's good.
Is that a smile over there? I don't know. I can't tell if he's got a smile on it, but he has a smile on. And then the other center mid, I went with I wanted to have a defensive player to offset for a very attacking midfielder with Ben Arfa, and I went with Andre. So if you have Andre, that's going to also hurt my feelings a little bit.
I very disappointedly put my whiteboard down after you said the Frel at Ben Arfa, because I thought there was going to be a Serie A player over on the right hand side, or Icon. I was thinking Icon was probably the easiest way to do this. You've ended up going to Frel.
It is the easiest way of doing it, but I thought you might anticipate it. So that was my game plan behind that.
I thought I was 100% gone, dead and buried, never guessing anything, but I got Andre.
You got Andre. Oh, no. What? I was so close to going with Sansone, too. You have no idea. So close. Okay. I guess give me my new Frenchman, please.
Even stinkier squads coming in alongside that to Frel. Let's have a look. You want a Ligue 1 Frenchman?
Yeah, it looks that way. I'm shocked that you got that if you missed the other ones, but good on you.
Okay, I'll teach you an English football phrase, right? So, when something happens, like let's say someone's on the edge of the 6-yard box and they miss a sitter or something like that, they completely miss the goal, or there's a really easy save and the goalkeeper doesn't make it and he drops the ball and it goes through his hands and stuff like that. People will say, me nan could have saved that, or me nan could have scored that.
I feel like this is going to be butchered from an American accent, but I'll give it to you. Menan could have saved that. Oh, it sounds so bad. It's like Americans saying banter.
What you Americans call their grandmother their nan, don't they?
No.
Do they? No. Okay. Well,
it's like your grandma, your grandfather.
Well, my grandma could have saved that.
Yeah.
That's what my grandma could have scored that. She's only got one leg. Something along them lines. Anyway, you can have my nan.
Oh, great. I'd love to have your nan. Is that the name of the player?
My nan. My nan. He's the goalie for Lille. Can have it.
Oh, I'm getting a goalkeeper. Oh, man. So this is like you're trumping me right now. I'm not even getting somebody in line.
No, you're getting your nan. My nan.
Okay.
By the end of this, I'll turn you into a fully fledged Scouse football. In fact, I can't. The stuff that gets shouted at Goodison's so funny.
How do you spell this, my nan?
Maig, nan. Yeah, some of the stuff that gets shouted at Goodison is hilarious. Some people are so grumpy as well. I'm actually half glad that... That's probably the wrong thing to say, but I feel like the lack of fans at the start of the season actually helped Everton.
You think?
Yeah, there was I remember thinking, and I can't remember what game it was. If I get it up on FOTMob, I'll probably be able to work it out. But we've won like a game or two, and we've obviously got Carlo in, and we're playing really well. And we went 1-0 down, and it was like West Brom or something like that. It was like to someone bad. And I remember thinking, this is the first time in a very, very long time I've watched Everton and thought, yeah, it was West Brom. Dean Garner scored in the 10th minute. And that was the first time I've watched Everton concede a goal first and thought, we're going to win. And to be fair, it was against West Brom. But last season, we would have just capitulated, and the fans in Goodison would have been grumpy and moaning and all of this. But there was no fans there, and then Calvert-Lewin scored a hat-trick, and we won.
Yeah, Calvert-Lewin's been good. So
happy to see him develop. Feel like if the fans were in there, Goodison can be a bit grumpy, but there wasn't, so we came back. I don't know. But Goodison is funny. But there is some proper cranks. They literally just go there to be grumpy. I don't know why they still go. But when I had the season ticket, there was one fella who used to sit by me and all he used to do was moan. You just used to go and have a miserable Saturday. Like, what are you doing, lads? Go to the pub or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to the fullbacks, mate. Then into the fullbacks we go. I'll go first, Mike. I'll tell you what I want. Get that lovely piece of paper held up. I basically just go in La Liga now, to be honest with you. So I've got quite a few options and I just need to skirt around you. I didn't know this was a thing. Is this new this week? I'm going to go inform Gaia and hope I haven't been baited by the new shiny card into getting my player picked. And then on the other side, I'll have another foot freeze. Although this is, I don't think you've got this level of big brain squabble Showdown tactics yet. I don't think you've written Moreno for left back and then a different right back to get 2 right back guesses. So I'm just going to go for Moreno.
Perfect. I've got Moreno, so that's gone.
Oh, come on. You're not... Michael, you're not
Sorry.
that big brain squad with
Sorry,
Showdown
homie.
yet. Did you put him for left back or right back?
In my write-up, I have him as a right back. Which makes sense with how I was putting it together. But I knew that he could double dip. And then I was kind of blocking if you went the Mendy route. I just didn't. Because you have an open-ended side with Pirlo, right? So I was just trying to get away from playing against Mendy. So we're going to keep this the classic route. We're going to go get you a little fullback action. Actually, you know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm giving you a goalkeeper. I like that idea. You can get a gold goalkeeper, though.
Ooh, okay, treat me.
I would like you to go with Nick Pope.
It needs to be La Liga.
Oh, my bad. I just wanted Pope in there somehow. Yeah. Come on, that's the first thing that like people were thinking about. Let's go with this. Could be cool. Actually, I guess you could use the links too. Hold on, I was going to say I would throw you a Neto, but I feel like then now I got this Brazilian combo play that opens up the board for too much. Let's go with the 6'4" Dimitrovic.
Dimitrovic.
Not going to help you for links whatsoever.
Okay. Nice.
Is that fair to
37.
do that, or is that unfair to do that? I'm not sure.
Nah, do whatever you want, mate.
I just don't want the comment section coming after me saying, hey, you just gave this man a Serbian to work with.
No, that's fine. Do what you please. Do what you please, mate.
It makes it more complicated for you.
What would you like?
So, for the right back slot, and I'm positive you don't have this. This is where we're gonna sub in our icon. We're gonna go with Zambrata, who I just got. Unless you've seen that, I just got him. That would be really upsetting, actually.
Okay.
Because I literally just did a mid to icon pack, the mid to base icon pack. So that's how I have Zambrata. And then for my left back, I'm gonna try to double back on this. I don't think you chose Mendy because it's too obvious. So I've gone with Mendy, and I hope that you did not think that I was gonna go with Mendy. And that I'm a bigger brain thinker than you thought, and I could kind of play this both ways, or that's going to go completely incorrect. Tell me the good or the bad news.
So you've put Mendy because you don't think I would think that you'd go for Mendy?
It's so obvious that I think that you're double backing of like Mike's probably going to go a different direction.
Yeah, I put Kamara. You can have them both, mate.
Come on. There we go.
Okay, you've got a very good team, to be honest, mate.
It's coming
Mine
together.
aside.
It's coming together. All right. So
Dimitrovic and DeSerio.
I guess they're gonna come
I'm
after
really
me for
feeling it, to be
Dimitrovic.
honest with you.
They're gonna come after me.
Okay. We got one pick to go.
So wait. Who'd you go as the left back again? I'm feeling.
New informed Gaia. I assume it's
Okay,
new.
okay,
I've never
okay,
seen it
okay.
before.
Yeah. Not the start.
Final selections, mate, is the two
Yes.
centre backs and the goalie. Let's do it. The final positions then. Who do you want?
So I think that you believe that I'm going to go with a Kimpembe and a Denayer route. Therefore, I'm not going that route. So either you're going to look like a genius, or I don't know what I'm talking about, or maybe I feel as if I outsmarted you. Maybe didn't. I'm not sure. We're going to go with a foot freeze to start. I'm going to go with Volland. I don't know that you know that I have Volland or that he would be on this list. So I was trying to kind of mix it up. He has a center back item, which is ironically better than his attacking items have ever been. And then next to him, because I was trying to duck out of the Kimpembe, because I wanted to inform Kimpembe, or I would love to have Denayer. They're both much better than the choice I've gone with. I thought this was looking a little too obvious, so I've got Diallo. So we've gone for more of an overpowered choice, just in hopes of at least keeping our player. And then in goal, I have gone for Benitez, who is an Argentinian goalkeeper.
Got an inform?
The Ligue 1. He does have an inform, yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So I put Canate,
Okay.
Laporte.
Damn! Now I'm mad. I'm mad because I would have much rather had Denayer and Kimpembe. Go ahead.
And I couldn't decide what goalie to put. I didn't know whether to put a Ligue 1 one and like stick with it. If I had done, I did just write in brackets. I would have put Anthony Lopez, so you could have had regardless. But I put Ter Stegen. So you can have them all, mate. Well done.
I think I'm actually not even going to go with the inform Benitez either. I think I'm going to go with the standard. Sometimes I feel like these informs don't even matter for goalkeepers at all. So we'll keep that where it is. I've got mine on screen. Go ahead and lay it on me. I feel like I've gone a very meta route here, so we'll see if you've gone a meta route.
Okay. Mind games. All right. I literally just need to go La Liga. Now, my big La Liga pick is Jimenez, but I always pick it, which is kind of boring. And also, You're talking like you've watched a few of these videos, Mike, and it's scaring me. So I'm not going to go for Jimenez because I think you might have put it. I'm going to go Eder Militao. So that is very, very sweaty. Jesus Navas. Please don't have put the SBC down, Mike. And in goal, I'll have... This is the scary part. Aitor.
Okay. You're going to get to keep him. You're lucky. I was so close to having Militao. You have no idea. So I went with Diego Carlos, Casemiro, and Ter Stegen. I probably could have been maybe a little bit different with the goalkeeper there because I'm sure that you would have overthought.
That's who I wanted, obviously, but I was scared to say it.
Yeah, so very, very close ending there. So now we actually have our squads done, so we know what's happening. I feel pretty good about this. I've only got that goalkeeper in the center mid, so I feel pretty good overall.
Yeah.
How do you feel on your end?
I mean, if I was going to have any chance, I needed to guess a lot of your players and keep my whole team, and I have not done that. I've guessed one of yours, but I've lost my striker and right back, so let's get into a game.
Now, I'm guaranteed to be bad for my first half of the first game that I play every time. Every time. The whole stream when I
yeah, but bad for you is trash. Like my best. That's not making me feel any better, Mike. Let's just get into this game and let's just get it over with and discard all my players, like we always do. Here we go then, Mike. Do you want to give us a proper on-broadcast esports introduction?
Sure. So we have a 4-4-1-1. Pretty interesting squad outside of the goalkeeper, maybe in the midfield. Going up against a 4-3-3 where you're going to have some sort of false nine, interchangeability, Lozano making moves, and Pirlo being Pirlo. Oh, already.
There he is. And we are playing on the PS5, just so I can get my excuse in there already, you know? But yeah, I'm not excited.
Oh,
well into Serie A, mate. Whatever your name is. Okay, okay. What do you usually get in foot champs?
Wait. Oh, come on, bang that. Yeah!
Okay. What do you usually get in foot champs, Mike?
When I complete the games, I've been kind of Elite 2, Elite 1 this year. Like around there.
Good.
My best this year has been a 29. But I haven't been playing as much recently with the PS5 for the weekends just because broadcast work.
I don't even play on this version of the game. That's my excuse. But having said that, there is absolutely no way I would ever get 29 wins in foot champs. So even if I was playing in America and they all called it soccer, I still think they'd be better at FIFA than me. Again, we've played it into the Serie A. Again, we've completely lost the ball even to my nan. Oh, my nan could have tackled him.
No split,
right.
No split. Oh, decent outlet there.
No, it's the goalie. No.
Mo Bamba.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
He does enough. He does enough. This has really settled down a lot.
I'm stressing me. I am big stress. You ready for this from Militao?
Take it.
Hitting hope. That's all I've got. That's all I've got.
Mendy. Bamba. Bamba wants that back. Come on.
Uh-oh. Auto blocks.
Ooh,
Please be onside. Please be onside. Please be onside. 99 pace, Lozano. Oh, you...
No,
okay.
he shoots it right at him! Come on!
You animal, Michael. You've gone full cap gun Tom and tried to move your goalie and you've messed it up. You deserve that.
I don't think I messed it up. All right. It's a good turn. Oshiman. Needs support.
Oshiman. Gotta score him all. Oh my god!
That's my 76. What's going on?
Was that Defrel? That's half-time, ref. That's half-time. Okay. I'll take 2-1 at half-time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Defrel goal.
I'm impressed. Because you got the bronze
outrageous.
goalkeeper. Sorry, you got the bronze striker, which is tough. Dimitrovic has been decent as a fullback. Why, I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm struggling to create anything, I won't lie. But it could be worse. It could be worse. That's all I'll say. So, I'll take it. Gonna try to switch up a little bit with Verratti and Lozano. Tell them to get him behind, cut inside, all that good stuff. But it's not gonna happen for me. I actually need to hope you don't score many more goals. You're definitely gonna score again.
Lay off. Oh, tricky.
Oh, he's done me. Get it! Get it! What's he doing?
What is that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come on, quicker.
Oh, what a ball, Pirlo.
Man, it's passing and something else. I got that. I got that.
Stupid Zambrata.
Well done, Zimbrata. And we out.
No, Dimitrovic, I've told you to stay back.
He makes the angle, then you get off. Ref, go talk
Good
to him.
tackle that. Just wear down the clock. Just wear down the clock.
One more in the 90th. I see it. I can see it happening. Here we are. Oshimon. Bang it.
Oh, get in the bin, Pokemon. Minute and 17 as well. Mate, that bronze striker killed me.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say, from the players that you had, he was the weakest link, without a doubt, even though he's on the offensive end, because he punished such good attackers you had on the wings. Really, Verratti and Chucky both looked dangerous. It was just only Pirlo could get him the ball.
Very, very sad. Very, very expensive team. Very, very not good.
FIFA points, baby.
The worst part, right? The worst part. I guess you scored the 90th minute goal. Whatever. It is what it is. It's a goal, innit? The one with our goalie completely missed the ball.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to watch that back. That was bad. Because, like, there was no header made either. I don't know if you have it pulled up on yours. But, yeah, so you got a bridge dribble. He whips it in.
I quit. I just rage quit. I should have watched it back.
Oh,
anyway.
My goodness. It's
Anyway.
bad news.
You've got 3 picks, Mike.
Yep. Okay. Do you have the squad jambled up or jungled
I
up?
do. I'm playing
Scrambled up?
4-3-3-2.
Okay.
Fire away.
3-3-2. Well, first off, good game. I feel
Thanks,
for
mate.
you, especially on the goalkeeper scenario. That was very, very unlucky. That
Do you
could
know what?
easily get
Dimitrovic
into
was
the one
fine.
game.
I can deal with that. It was my bronze striker. That was the problem.
Indeed. So I've got some pretty good options here, too. You could lose Pirlo. You could lose Llorente. Got some value there.
Lozano,
I'm gonna
Verratti,
go- yeah,
Navas.
I'd feel bad taking away one of your SBC players. I really would, because you can't even get them back with the likes of Navas. We're gonna go with your left center mid.
Carry on.
All right. I can't tell if you're sad or if you're happy days with that. We're gonna go with your left back. And we're gonna go with your striker.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, you got Pirlo and Marcus Llorente.
Ooh. Pirlo's a real hit. I'm sorry.
If it had just been one of them, I would have said, okay, fair. But it was both, and it was
At
both
least
because
you
of my
kept
stupid
Chucky.
goalkeeper missing the stupid Aitor. Okay. See you, Pirlo. See you, mate. See you, Marcus Llorente. See you, mate. Good. Good. Another video on Mike's channel, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait.
Thanks for having me so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you kept the Chucky at least. I'm glad you kept the Chucky. That would make me feel really bad if you lose Pirlo and Chucky. I say all this, but if the situation was reversed.
You say all this, you're the one giving me Desario. It's your fault.
Yeah.
In fact, it wasn't your fault, it was Aitor's fault. Screw Aitor. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.